So we started talking about loops, right? Iterations, or also called as iterations. You are iterating over a block of code multiple times. You are repeating. Okay, that's the purpose of iteration. You are repeating. Okay. Now, how do you repeat it? Obviously, I said there are two ways to do it. One, when you know exactly how many times to repeat, and second, when you don't know exactly how many times, but you do know that on what condition, okay, we should repeat, right? So yesterday we saw an example, for loop example using range, correct? So for loop example using range. So let's say I want to print 5 stars, right? So what I'll do, I will say for I in range 5, okay, and I'll say print star, okay. Now when I run this, okay, when I run this, you see you're getting 5 stars, okay, because this print is printing 1 star and you are repeating this print statement 5 times, so it is printing 5 stars. Okay, now let's say I want to print these 5 stars in one single line, right? Now how do you print them in one single line? Okay, so I told you every print has a end, and at the end it has a new line, correct? So if you want to remove that new line, okay, then we need to okay, then we need to do what? Add end, right? So you will say comma end. This is how we need to remove that new line. So by default, every print has a new line at the end. So to remove that new line, you have to say end equal to new line, correct? So I'll go here and I'll say end equal to space. So instead of new line, okay, we are giving space here. Okay, now you run it. So you get 5 stars. Okay, so this is how you print 5 stars in a single line, right? This is how you can repeat something multiple times. Okay. Now we'll take one example of while loop. Okay, just to show you how while works. And then for rest of the time today, we will focus on for loop only. And Monday when we meet, we'll focus on while loop. So that way we'll finish off examples of practice in while loop. And Tuesday again, I want to practice all together, for loop, while loop, if conditions all together. Okay. Now I told you this understanding till while loop is critical. This is going to make or break your logic of programming. Okay, so 90% of the work problem, okay, is with these topics. Other topics that we're going to learn is going to improve or help us to do our job better. Okay, but the core logic is using these things. So you say for I in range, okay, 5 print star and equal to this. So this is going to print 5 stars. Now before this, okay, we will talk about one while example, while loop. So I told you while will always have condition, and this condition, okay, so as long as the condition, okay, is true, while loop will repeat. So as long as your condition is true, while loop will repeat. Otherwise, it will stop repeating. So I'll say while, okay, while count is less than 5, okay, colon. So I'm saying while condition I'm giving count less than 5. But what is count? We have not defined it. So let me define count value here as 0. Now count value is 0, correct? So when count value is 0, so the while condition will be true because 0 is less than 5. The condition is true here, right? So it will go inside. I'm going to say print hello. Okay, so count is 0. This condition is true. Okay, this condition is true, so it will go in. It will print hello. Then again, it will come back and check the condition. 0 is less than 5, so it will come back in again. So what you will see here, you will see there is an infinite loop. This is what I was telling yesterday, that when you do not give proper condition, you might end up creating an infinite loop here. Okay, because count is always 0 and count will always be less than 5. So this loop will go on forever. If I make it 5 here, now when I make it 5 here, count 5 less than 5? Obviously not, right? 5 is not less than 5. So what happens? You will not enter into this while and this loop will not run. And straight away you come to for loop. So when I run it, you see you're getting 5 star. This hello is not printed because this condition is false. Now if I make this 0, okay, when I make this 0, you see, you get an infinite value of hello, okay, because count is 0 and we are saying count less than 5. 0 is less than 5, you print hello. Goes up again, 0 is less than 5, goes down, print hello. Goes up, checks the condition, goes down. So your condition is never false. So in this case, what I'll do, I will, after printing, I will change the count value. I will say count equal to count plus 1. Count equal to count plus 1. And when you write count equal to count plus 1, you see, first count is 0. Is 0 less than 5? Yes, 0 is less than 5. So it will print hello. So first hello is printed because count is 0. Now count becomes 0 plus 1, 1. Count is now 1. Goes up. Is 1 less than 5? Yes, 1 is less than 5. True. So goes in. Print second hello. Now comes down. Count is now 1 plus 1, 2. Goes up. Is 2 less than 5? Yes, 2 is less than 5. So goes, inside the loop. Again, third time print is printed here. This hello is because count is 2 now. Comes here. Count becomes 3. Goes up. Is 3 less than 5? Yes, 3 is less than 5. So it prints hello. Prints hello. Now count becomes 3 plus 1, 4. Okay. 4 less than 5? Yes, 4 is less than 5. Goes in, prints hello. So this hello is printed. Now here count becomes 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, goes up. Is 5 less than 5? No, false, right? So it's false. Your while loop will not get repeated, comes out. That's how you see you get 5 hellos printed. This is how your while works. While will always look for condition. Okay, when you are done with printing, let's say I told you, right, you want to reach your destination. When you reach your destination, then you have to stop the loop. Your while should become false. Do you want to continue? No, no more continue, right? I can create one more while like this, while. Okay, I will put ch equal to, double equal to for checking, right? Y. Okay, print. Again, I'll say, do you want to continue, right? Now I'll put ch equal to, if I put ch equal to anything other than y, if I put capital Y, it will not go in. But if I make small y, then this small y is equal to small y, it goes in. Do you want to continue? And I will read this as ch equal to input, and I will say enter y to continue or any other key to stop. Okay. So now when I run it, so this is printing 5 times. Done. I explained you just now, right? Now it comes to here, second part of the loop, which is while again. ch equal to y. Okay, ch equal to y. Perfect. Now it says, do you want to continue? Okay. Enter y to continue, any other key to stop. Now I need to enter small y. If I enter small y, it will go and this condition becomes true again, goes in. Again, it becomes true again, goes in. So if I say small y, it goes up, becomes true, comes in. Again, I say small y. So if I keep giving small y, condition will become true and it will go inside the loop. Now, let's say I give something else other than small y. I can give capital Y. Capital Y is not same as small y. capital Y is not same as small y. So if I give capital Y also, this condition becomes false. If I give anything, even if I give blank, I don't hit anything, it stops, because nothing blank is not same as small y. So this condition becomes false and you don't go in. So your while loop runs as long as the condition is true. Somehow if you make it true, it will continue. Okay. And the moment you make it false, whether by increasing the count to something beyond 4 or you changing ch to n, your count, okay, or the ch, whatever is the value which is checking the value, will become false and your while loop will end there. This is how while loop works. With me? If no,
Yes.
yeah, please ask, Preeti. Okay, if you don't understand, you have to ask. Okay, if you don't talk, how will I know whether you have understood or not? You don't know, please stop me and ask. Okay,
Sure.
yes. So when you don't ask, when you don't speak, I'll assume that you know or you understood. Not you know, I mean, you understood what I'm saying. Okay, so please, yes. Okay, so I'll go to now different file and I'll keep on adding the content from here to the original file before uploading to our site. Okay. Now, as I said, we'll practice some, okay, some for loop example today. Okay, we'll practice some examples using for loop. Okay, so let's say I want to practice 5 stars. Okay, so you know, right? For I in range 5, and you say print star, and now I say end equal to space. Okay, so now obviously when you run it, you get 5 stars. Okay, now what should I do? Now I will try to create multiple rows of 5 stars. Okay, that means, okay, something like this. So this is 5 star. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 stars, correct? Okay. Now, when you run it here, okay, so I get 5 star. Now, see, I want to repeat this again, right? See, this is giving me 5 star. Now, if I repeat this entire thing 5 more times, see, these two lines together is giving me 1 row of star. If I repeat this whole thing 1 more time, okay, if I say this whole thing is A, and if I put this A in a bigger loop, this entire thing will repeat 5 times. So 1 time repeating means 5 stars. If I repeat it 5 times, it becomes 5 into 5, 25. Okay, so 5 rows, and then I want to repeat multiple 5 rows. So what I'll do, I'll put another for loop j in range 5. Okay, another value j in range 5. Now you see, I'll put this inside this. So this is print. This line is printing star. This line is making it print in one single line. And this entire thing, I'm making it to run 5 more times. So now when I run it, you get 5 stars. Okay. You get 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Correct? Each of these 5 stars is printing in one line. Why? Because we are saying print end equal to, right? But I want only 5 stars to be printed in one line. Once we are done printing in one line, okay, once you are done, so this inner loop is printing your first row, then it will print second, then third, and so on. So this loop is printing your row for I, is printing your row. Row has to be in same row. Okay, so this is fine. I put it in same row. But now when you have to move to next row, right? I need to add /n, right? So I will go here and I'll say print. And now I run it. So you see this? You get 5 stars. Okay, So this is printing star and I'm printing in the same row. Okay, so that's why I say and equal to. But once I'm done with one row loop, then I will do print, because this print is outside this loop, but inside this main loop. Yes. So how does it work? Outer loop will run 5 times, great. Inner loop will also run 5 times. So one outer loop is 5 inner loop. Second outer loop is again 5 inner loop. So we are running 25 loops here, 5 outer, 5 inner. Each outer is going to run inner loop 5 times. Okay. Yes. This is how you will get 5 stars here. So it's like this. Okay. So you have this outer loop. Outer loop has to run one time. But what it realizes is that outer loop is going to complete one loop, but this outer loop has to run inner loop 5 times. So you complete inner loop job 5 times, then goes back here. Then you go for second round. When you go for second round, again you realize that you have to run 5 times. It goes out. Again you realize you have to do 5 more times. Okay. So this is how, okay, you are running outer loop 5 times, inner loop 5 more times. So each outer loop will make inner loop run 5 times. Okay. Now let's say okay, so this is 5, 5, 5, understood. Okay, now here I want first row to have only 1, second row to have 2, third row to have 3, fourth row to have 4, and fifth row to have 5 stars. How will you do it? I'm asking you a question. Think and tell me.
Count I plus 1.
Count, where is count here?
Okay, I plus 1.
No, where is count? I'm saying. You said where count is 1, right? Where is count here? This is the code, right? Original code. What change should I make to this?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So now you see, we are printing 5 rows. Okay. So 5 rows we have to print. So this outer range makes sense. We have to run 5 times. Okay. This is good. Now you inner loop, you see, what are we doing in the inner loop? In the inner loop, okay, first time it should print. When outer loop is 1, inner loop should be 1. Second outer loop should do it 2 times. Third outer loop should do it 3 times. Fourth outer loop should do it 4 times. Correct? So here, this is same as your number of outer loop. So if I make this as I, what happens? Sorry, not I, J. J is tracking your outer loop, right? So J, first loop, okay, first outer loop, J is 0. This becomes 0. No, right? It has to be 1. Because if J is 0, it has to be 1. If J is 1, it has to be 2. So I'll simply put J equal here, J plus 1. So when J is 4, it becomes 5. And when you run it, you see, Okay, this is how you can get this. Any question here? Yes.
Yeah, we are good.
Okay. Now let's say I want this time not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time I want 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like 5, 4, you have 3, 2, 1. What should I do? Think and tell me.
Less than 1.
Sorry. No? You don't want to try?
Um, we are not getting it. The logic.
Mhm. Not getting the logic. See, here we have to start with 5 first, correct?
Yeah, the thing is a normal program. If you in range 5, I in range 5, it will give first 5.
Yes, first 5. Okay, so yes, first 5.
Okay. And then next we have to minus 1 star, right?
Correct. You have to minus, yes. So first I have to do minus 0, correct? Because first
Yeah.
5 you need 5, then 1, then 2, then 3. Your minus j is doing that, j is 0, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So this works. So now you run it. right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now your assignment. You try to do this assignment. And I'll leave you early because I want you to try this assignment. Okay. What I'll do, okay, I'll do one and then I'll make you, okay. So I'll do one. So what I want you to do is equilateral. See what we've been drawing is right angle triangle. So here 5 star, but here 1 space 4 star, 2 space 3 star, 3 space 2 star, 1, 2, 3, 4 space 4 star. Okay, so this is your assignment. Okay, now I will do this one here. So 4 space, right? 3 space, 2 space, and 1 space. Okay, this is what I want to print. Now 1 to 5 is this one, 1 to 5. Okay, so I'll put it here 1 to 5. And now when I run it, you're getting 1 to 5, great. But before printing 1, you need to print space also, correct? You need to print space also. Otherwise, okay, this is not what we want. So how do I print space? Now see, can we print space? This outer loop is fine because we have 5 rows. But can we print space inside this loop? No, because number of spaces and number of stars are not same. So I have to create one more for loop for spaces, and space is printed before star. So I will say K here, K in range, okay, and I will say space. Now you see, star is going from 1 to 5, but space is going from 0 to 5. So for 0 to 5, what we do? No, sorry. Star is going from 4 to 0, right? Reverse. This is going from 1 to 4. So if star is going from 1 to 5 or 1 to 5 in this case, the number of spaces should be decreasing. First, you should have more spaces. So this is like mixing your previous two things together. We are mixing these two together. Here, star is coming from this and spaces are like this. The assignment which I gave you, stars are like this, 5 to 1, but spaces are like this, 1 to 5, right? So I need to print here spaces, and spaces will be like here 5 minus j. Okay, let's see if we get this. No, we are not getting because we are giving space from here and also from here. We are giving 2 spaces. We need only 1 space. So either you remove this one or you remove the other one. So and I will remove it. Okay, so you got this. Now you see, instead of giving 5 minus j is 5 spaces, right? J is 0. But we want only 4. That's why, see, here you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and you have 1 space. Now, if you want to remove this 1 space, you will say 5 minus j minus 1. So now the spaces will start from 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right? So see, this is how you build a program. Building a program might look difficult and you don't start, okay, solving. They say, no, don't boil the ocean. You don't have to boil the ocean. You have to take 1 mug of water and then you boil it, right? You break the problem into pieces and then you try to break it. I needed star from 1 to 5. So I went and picked up the code that gave me 1 to 5 star. Now I will think of adding 0. 0 is 4 to 0. So I mean blank space, right? Space is 4 to 0. So I will go and pick the code that is giving me decreasing value, and I'll just, instead of star, I'll put space. So I got space here. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll stop here today. I want you to practice all these 3-4 programs and try to solve the assignment. Okay. And then tomorrow, we are not meeting for tomorrow and day after. Monday we will meet and we'll continue with building examples using while loop. All your questions, please ask me. and then we'll start from while loop.